everybody, this is B. I started this out earlier than I planned to. I started talking before I was even recording. What a dummy. Okay. So we are playing Tomato Clinic, and it says, do you want sound captions on? They describe yes. Do you want image captions on? They describe the game visual. Sure. Do you want image-based games to be replaced with text-based? No? These options could be changed at any time. Oh god. Okay. Let's turn the sound down a little. Definitely a cute looking game, I have to say. Start. I have no idea. Oh, you can customize yourself. You don't get many choices. Okay. Ooh, I like games where you get your pronouns. Oh, you do get you get quite a bit. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. I'm looking forward to learning more about vampires. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a vampire game where you give blood, I think. Are you okay with the name B? You can change your pronouns at any time. Yes. B fills out a form with a smile. There! Got that form all filled out. I really should have got that done before actually coming here. Looks like nobody else is here yet, though, so I'm safe. It's weird that there aren't any employees here yet, though. Would it be rude to just yell to see if anyone's in? I mean, if nobody's here, then nobody will think it's rude, right? Hold on. This is still kind of loud. Hello? Anybody in? A short young man who looks distinctly displeased comes to the counter. He's wearing a jacket with what looks like a tomato patch sewed into it. Who are you, and why are you yelling? Sorry, I didn't think anyone was in. Then why the heck did you yell? I don't know. I get nervous in unfamiliar situations. Me too. Wait, what? I'm B. I'm here for the tour. This is Tomato Clinic, right? Oh, heck. Is that today? What? Don't tell me I got the date wrong. I'm so sorry. I'll come back later, or never if that'd be better. Just calm down for a sec. Let me check the calendar. Oh, it does start today. Phew, I was worried I screwed that up. I didn't see any other students here, so I thought that maybe I had the wrong place. That's because you're the only one who signed up. Wait, you're not joking? Nope, it's just you, Marie. Oh, it's just you. Marie said we didn't get any other applications. Who's Marie? My boss. She should be here any minute. A young woman in a shirt that also has a tomato patch on it suddenly jumps out. Welcome! You must be here for the tour. What? Where did you come from? Boss, you're gonna scare away our only applicant if you keep jumping out like that. I'm just trying to be friendly. Oh, wait, I forgot to ask. Do you have your application form? Yes, right here. So your name is... So your name is B? Yes, that's me. Cool, my name's Marie. Nice to meet you. Gakuto? Did you introduce yourself yet? I would have, but you decided to jump attack me. Gakuto, that's no excuse to be rude. The name's Gakuto. Nice to meet you, I guess. It's nice to meet you both. I'm excited to be here. You know what we do here, then? I did some research ahead of time, but there wasn't too much on the website. It's a blood donation clinic, right? God. Gakuto. Gosh darn it. Why would you come for a tour if the idea makes you uncomfortable? Yes, this is a blood donation clinic. Yes, both me and Marie are vampires. Got a problem with that? No, I I just haven't been to a place like this before. I'm a bit nervous, that's all. Gakuto, don't be so mean. And don't worry about it, B. We're pretty new to this too. Actually, you're our very first touree, or tourist. How is that supposed to be reassuring? Anyone, no point in talking out here. Let's head inside so I can talk a bit about what we do. Follow me. Marie disappears as quickly as she came. You can put your backpack down behind the counter if you don't want to carry it. Oh, that'd be... Before B can finish, Gakuto leaves as well. Great, thanks. I guess I should follow them in. B heads to the next room, but for some reason it's empty. It looks like a little cafe. Huh? Where did they... Marie jumps out with a grin on her face. Music. Hello! So what do you think? What do you think? What do I think of what? This room. Oh, it's very nice. It feels kind of homey. It's a bit different than what I expected, though. Different? Well, it looks kind of like a cafe. Oh, that's because it is a cafe. Huh? I thought this was a blood donation clinic. It is, but it also functions as a cafe. When I started this place, my goal was to make it a place where people can relax. Blood donations sound really scary, right? Adding vampires just makes it scarier. What? No, that's not... It's okay. I know most humans are afraid of us. That's part of why I started this place. I want to make a place where humans could get to understand vampires a bit better. And that's why I've prepared this. What is this? A quiz on vampires. It's very short, so don't worry. And it's okay if you get things wrong. We just want to check what people's general knowledge on vampires is. Just shout my name when you're done. Marie disappears as suddenly as she had arrived. Where did she go? I guess I should fill out this quiz, though. It doesn't look too long, so I should be okay. Let's see. Oh, nice. Multiple choice. Where do vampires get most of their nutrition? We're gonna go with blood, obviously. Blood, obviously. Not sure why this is even a question. Let's check out the next question. What happens to vampires when exposed to sunlight? Nothing. They lose sun, they get sunburns, they turn to dust. I mean, I've definitely read that before in a book, so it's probably true. Let's take a look at the next one. What do you use to ward off vampires? Gloves of garlic, the cross. Well, it depends on, like, the turning to dust was a whole different thing, too. Like, it depends on what you know. If we go off the basic, cloves of garlic, I guess we're gonna go with. I'm pretty sure vampires hate garlic. I wonder why, though. I'm not too sure about my answer. No point worrying about it, though, I guess. On to the next question. Where do vampires sleep? Well, see, it depends on what you read. Like, which horror stuff. You could say that we're gonna go with coffins. This feels like it should be the right answer, but is it a bit too obvious? Oh, looks like the next question is the last one. What can vampires turn into? Mist, bats. Bats. The last option makes me think, but traditionally people say vampires turn into bats. Anyways, that's all the questions. I should call for, what was her name again? Marie? Marie pops out from who knows where. Are you finished, B? Yes, I'm finished. Great, just let me check your answers then. So how did I do? Why don't we go through the questions together? You got the first one right. We do get most of our nutrition from blood. If it's okay for me to ask, how does it work exactly? It'd be a really lengthy explanation if I get too into it. Like, think of how you eat food and your body turns that into energy for you. Right. For us, we do the same, just with blood. While we can eat regular food, too, we don't process it well. It's kind of like junk food to us. Oh, so it doesn't really give you the nutrition you need. Exactly. I'm glad you get it. So for question 2, we don't turn into dust in the sun. That would be really inconvenient. Of course, sorry, that was stupid of me. Haha, I wouldn't say stupid, but maybe a bit silly. You can't believe everything you read in books. We vampires get sunburns if we're in the sun too long. How long is too long? Well, it depends on the vampire. Most of us will get bad sunburns in less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes? Do you just stay inside all the time? Nah, we just use sunscreen with very high SPF. And make sure to cover our skins as much as possible. Our skin as much as possible when heading out in the day. All the windows at Tomato Clinic are specifically made to cut UV to. This way we can enjoy the daylight without the sunburns. I thought vampires liked the night. No, we were just forced to only go out at night before. Now we have modern technology to help us. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right. Let's look at the next question then. We're fine with garlic. Sure, we all have our likes and dislikes, but it's not like we're all deathly allergic to it or anything. So garlic doesn't scare you or anything? Only to the idea of having garlic breath. Is the answer the cross then? Nah, the answer is none of the above. There's no one thing you can use to ward away vampires. Like how there's no one thing you can use to ward away humans. Then why do people think that stuff like the cross and garlic will work? I think it's just one of those weird urban legends. After all, it's very easy to come up with things like this if you don't know any vampires in real life. Huh. Moving on to the sleeping question. Do you really think we sleep in coffins? Sorry, I don't know, haha, it's okay. I know people think that. It's not true though. We vampires just sleep in beds. Vampires get aches and pains just like humans. So honestly, coffins would be pretty uncomfortable. Oh, I guess that's true. Now for the last question. We can't actually turn into bats. You can't? Nope. How would that even work? We actually can't turn into anything. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a stupid question. No questions are stupid. But the quiz said, that was just Gakuto. I think he was annoyed. He thought the quiz was a stupid idea. I think it's a nice way of teaching people about vampires though. What did you think as our first human quiz taker? I thought it was nice. It helped me correct a lot of my assumptions. I'm glad. I'll be sure to let Gakuto know too. I asked him to write the questions and he was very annoyed about it. I'm sure he'll be happy to know his work was worthwhile. Really? He didn't seem very cheerful earlier. Oh, that's just how he is. Don't worry. Anyways, let's check your score. You got 1 out of 5 questions right. Oh, that's pretty bad. Don't worry about it. I'll give you a chance to try again later, too. Hopefully you'll remember the answers next time. Now that we got our icebreaker done, though, we can start one of our vampire culture experiences. What? For the tour. You didn't think it was going to be all quizzes, did you? Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I signed up for. Well, soon you can find out. We got a lot of fun activities set up for you. Or Gakuto has, at least. I'll go get 'em. Marie runs off through a different door. Marie seems very energetic. It's nice. This whole place is pretty nice, actually. The decor is cute. The general atmosphere is relaxing. Hurry it up. What? Did you expect it all to be red satin and bats? Gakuto shows up looking as displeased as earlier. No, Then what were you expecting? Well, maybe I was kind of expecting something like that. With more candles and chandeliers, maybe? Chandeliers? We're vampires, not Victorians. Sorry, it's just when I see vampires in the media. Yeah, I know. Sorry to bite your head off. Figure of speech. I know there's a lot of weird stereotypes about us. That's why Marie set this clinic up and why I'm helping out. That's really nice of you. Yeah, sure. How'd the quiz go anyway? I did okay. Okay? Well, I didn't do great. But I'll be sure to do better next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyways, I'm supposed to be your tour guide. First up on the activity list is The vampire sunscreen routine. Marie suddenly pops up to Gakuto's right. What? And she disappears again. Is that some kind of vampire talent? What? Oh, you mean how Marie just disappears out of nowhere? I wish. That's just a Maria thing. Or Marie. Anyway, as Marie said, our first activity is a common part of a vampire's usual morning routine. While we'd like to go through the whole morning, we currently a bit understaffed, as you can see. So we only have sunscreen bit set up so far. Sunscreen? Well, as Marie told you earlier, vampires sunburn very easily. So we're very careful about applying sunscreen. So how is this supposed to work? Am I supposed to put sunscreen on you? What? No, that would be weird. We have a dummy for this. We're not using actual sunscreen. Let me set it up. Gotta stand it upright. Make sure it's secure. Okay. Is that supposed to be a vampire? A pretend one. There's a bunch of clothes for you to choose from. The goal is to pick out an outfit appropriate for a vampire. Then you'll put sunscreen on, or well, fake sunscreen since our dummy is made of whiteboard. Just use this yellow marker to apply the sunscreen. Then I'll let you know how well your vampire outfit would fare in the sun. Sound good? Sounds fun. I'm ready to start. Just stick on the fake clothes and the sunscreen and let me know when you're done. Got it. Oh my god, I get the top hat, no headgear. Okay, well, obviously, we don't... we're gonna go with boots, I guess. Wellies? I don't know what a wellies is. Oh. Oh god, I put too much on him. We're gonna... Okay. Are you okay with the outfit and the sunscreen? Yes. I think this should be okay. Hey, Gakuto? He returns to the room. You done? I think so. Would you take a look? Okay. Well, first the outfit. You gave them something to cover up their eyes, which is good. You can use sunscreen on skin, but it's hard to protect your eyes. For the sunscreen, though, you actually put on enough. You went with a thick layer of sunscreen. That's important because usually people put on way too little. So I did okay? Yeah, you did okay. Yes! Don't get too carried away though. Anyways, that was the activity. The idea was to give you a little idea of what a vampire goes through. As a way to say, hey, we're just normal people trying to live our lives. It's kind of more boring than I expected. I always thought vampires were more, I don't know, sexy or scary or both. Sure, that's how we're often portrayed in media, but most of us are just boring people who buy a lot of sunscreen. Huh. Thanks for telling me about this. I never really thought about it before. Just doing my job. Anyways, I need to prep for the next activity. Wait here for a bit. Gakuto walks out of the room, taking the dummy with him. I guess I'll do what Gakuto said. Hello! Before Bea gets any time to wait, Marie shows up again. How was the activity? Eek! What? Sorry. How did you like the first activity? You know, the vampire sunscreen routine? Oh, that? It was pretty interesting. I'm really glad. It took a lot of time cutting the whiteboard to the right size. You cut it yourself? Yep. We're pretty short on funds, so most of the stuff is DIY. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks, we try our best. Sorry, I got a bit off topic. I'm actually here because it's time for a re-quiz. A re-quiz? A chance for you to take our vampire quiz again. I think it should be pretty easy since you already know the answers now. I'll try my best. Here's a new sheet, just let me know when you're done. Marie leaves Bea to fill out the quiz. Okay, let's try this again. Where do vampires get most of their nutrition? Blood. What happens to a vampire when exposed to sunlight? Nothing. They lose sun. They get sunburns. What do you use to ward off? None of the above. Where do vampires sleep? Beds. What can a vampire turn into? Nothing. This is a stupid question. Okay, I'm done. Marie, I finished the quiz. As soon as B calls out, Marie appears. That was fast. Let me see. Question 1 is correct. Vampires' main source of nutrition is blood. Let's check the next one. Correct. In sunlight, vampires just get sunburns. Now for question 3, you got it right. There's no one thing you can use to ward off vampires. We'd rather you just tried to make friends with us. Let's take a look at question 4. Your answer correct. Vampires need sleep, and when they do, they sleep in beds, not coffins. Now for the last question. Correct. Vampires can't really turn into anything. No bats, no mist, though it'd be interesting if we could. Now that's a total score of 5 out of 5. Perfect. For that, you get a prize. A prize? Yep, here. A tomato pin. With this, you're part of the Tomato Club. Huh? What's that? A club of vampires and friends. You're the 3rd member. I hope you'll take your vampire knowledge and share it with your friends, too. I'll try. And thank you for the pin. Cool. I think Gakuto should be back soon anyway, so I'll leave you to it. Marie walks out through one of the doors. Oh, she actually walked out normally this time. I guess I'll just wait for Gakuto to come back. I can take a little look around here in the meantime. They have some interesting magazines. I've never seen most of these before. Vampire Weekly, Fang Outpost, Wired for Nights. Gakuto walks in and notices B looking at the magazines. You can take a look at them if you want. No, sorry, I was just... Like I said, feel free to take a look at them. They're there for visitors to look at, after all. Oh, okay. Maybe a bit later. Whatever. Do what you want. I have the next activity ready when you are, though. I am ready, that is. What's the next activity? A backstage tour of sorts. I'm going to show you the process we go through before blood donations. Oh, okay. We're going to be looking at the blood and stuff. Are you going to be okay with this? Yeah, I will. You sure? I will. I was just caught off guard. Sorry, I really haven't done anything like this before. Yeah, I can get that. It's really nothing to be nervous about, though. Let me show you. Gakuto takes B to the lounge area. This is where the blood donations happen. Huh, it doesn't look very clinical. Yeah, Marie wanted all the rooms here to look as inviting as possible, to make sure people could feel comfortable. We visited a bunch of other clinics in other areas before deciding on the look for Tomato Clinic. It definitely makes me feel more relaxed, at least. Guess it was worth the work we put in it. What? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Nothing. Anyways, let me explain the process. How much do you know about blood donation? Not very much, honestly. I've only ever had blood tests, and that's about it. Okay, then I'll start at the beginning. First off, just clear any possible misunderstandings. Both Marie and I are certified to draw blood. All vampires working at donation clinics are required to be certified, for both the regular human method and the vampire-assisted method. Regular human method probably means using a needle, but what's the vampire-assisted method? I'm guessing you don't know much about vampire fangs, right? No, sorry. Well, you've probably heard stupid stories about people getting pleasure from vampire bites. Yeah, I have. That's not how it works. Oh. Our fangs have a substance which is a natural anesthetic with a calming effect. They're also very sharp and pointy, so the wound left behind is very small. At blood donation clinics, the process is simple. Bite then draw. Huh. First we bite to create a very small wound. Then we use a needle to draw out the blood. Oh, why not just use a needle in the first place? Unfortunately, blood loses its nourishing qualities very quickly after leaving the body. That is, unless it's first stabilized by the substance in our fangs. Well, it'd be easier to just bite and suck from the source. We can't expect a human to always be available when a vampire gets hungry. That's where the blood donation clinics come in. We draw blood and distribute it to vampires who need it. Oh, like a vampire food bank. Something like that, yeah. Everything makes sense so far? I think so. Before we actually draw the blood, though, we do a health check to make sure everything is okay. What kind of issues could there be? For example, maybe the person's blood is infected with something and they don't know. They might have recently taken medication that prevent them from donating. They might just be feeling sick, and donating blood can make them feel worse. Huh. Once we confirm that everything is okay, then we start the blood donation process. The human gets comfortable on the couch, and the vampire takes their arm, not neck. While it's true that it's easier to drink from the neck, since we're drawing the blood out through needles, it's easier to do it through the arm. Like a regular blood donation. Oh, I guess that makes sense. One thing we make sure is very clear, though, is that it's okay to stop at any time. We always want to make sure both the human and the vampire are comfortable with everything. So if the human feels uncomfortable, we call it off. Same for if the vampire feels uncomfortable. Maybe you start feeling dizzy during the donation, or you just change your mind. You don't need a reason. If someone says stop, everything stops. We'll even give you a button you can press, just in case you're anxious about saying out loud. Wow, you really are prepared. Well, we're asking people to give their blood to us. We want to make sure we have their complete consent. Anyways, that's the end of the presentation. Hopefully you got a better idea of our blood donation process now. I think I do, thanks. Great, I'm gonna go back to the coffee area to prep for the last activity. Could you wait here until I'm done? Got it. Cool. Real quick. Can we save? Because I feel like I am running out of time. I am. Okay, we're going to try to finish a little bit more. The blood donation process is a lot more complicated than expected. I guess I should just wait here now, though, until Marie... Hello! Marie slides into the room. What? And with that, because we got like 2 minutes left, I think I'm going to end the video here. And I'm going to save. And I don't know how far this goes, actually. So I'm going to save here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.